Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel, Huub Hildenbrand Guitar Academia. Today we will talk about a nice little technique, a nice little effect, you can say. And before I will demonstrate that, I want to tell you this a little bit about that. Down in the description below there is also the number which you can click to just go directly to the thing without hearing all this the preceding talk now. So you can just go there and listen to my talk later if you enjoy that technique. Anyway, I will just talk a little bit about that. Just in general, we have this idea of thinking about exact intonations. Yeah, we on here on Guitar Academia we take that very serious. Yeah, we talk about the Turkish classical music tonal system of 53 equal temperament and the shrutis, and to be really precise with the scent and like the different variations in pitch, and to really assign the exact numbers, and also take a look how the intervals, the pure intervals of the harmonic series will be different from the different other tonal systems and so on. So we take it really serious, but at the same time, like intonation, change of intonation can also happen while being not concerned at all about the pitch, about like making this note a little higher or lower, and how much and how many like cents, what is the number. And this is the case, for example, if you use vibrato. If you have vibrato, there this idea in generally in the West is to just give that a note to a little bit of oscillating around that pitch, higher, lower, doesn't matter. Also, there is a concept, for example, with the Korean music, and we talked about that also in one lesson when we talked about vibrato. Yeah, we had a complete vibrato lesson, and there I demonstrated also how in Korean music, like, you have a really wide vibrato, which is and that is not considered at all at bending to a certain pitch. It's just wide, wide and fast. That's where the sound you want to create. And of course you have vibrato in like blues, rock, everywhere, like a guitarist using vibrato without being any aware of what they're actually doing, what kind of pitches they are producing there. It's just the effect. And like maybe 15, 20 years ago, 20 years ago, wow, or like 18 years ago, something like that. We had a band called Morgenland, and we later on the whole setting changed, also the lineup and so on. But we had we played with a tabla player from Bangladesh. Babu Kamal was his name. He's lost somehow. Nobody knows anymore where he is, what happens. It's like people think maybe there's tsunami in Bangladesh, or nobody really knows. But that's a sad other story. We completely lost contact to him, and I got a lot of. I mean, from time to time, I get like people ask me because they read the name on the website maybe, and then they ask me whether I know where he is. But that's a different story. He was a very nice guy, really, like completely in his playing and really unique character. And we also did a lot of like street music. So we like Mesut Lekis, a clarinet and saxophone player, and this Babu, this tabla player, and me, we as three of us, we went through all these different cafes here in Berlin, Kreuzberg, and played there in the cafes, and it was a very interesting, great experience actually. And so we were really friends. And one I had a birthday, like every year I have a birthday, just to let you know. Babu gave me a present, and it was a tape. It was a tape from a folk musician, Mridul Kanti Chakrobarty. Mridul Kanti Chakrobarty, and this was a concert also he heard, so he bought this tape, and it was like folk music from Bangladesh, and he played the Dotara, which is kind of a very closely related instrument also to the sarod, but of course more like a folk instrument, smaller, and I think no resonance strings at all. But I think it's Dotar, so it means like 2 string. But I think it had at least 4 strings, or no, at least 3 strings. Yeah, that's how I heard that. I think 4, but anyway, and this was also together with a tabla, kind of tabla thing. Maybe not a tabla, but something similar. And I loved this recording. I mean, this Bangladesh folk music. Later on, I found out that he's playing actually like songs from Rabindra Sangeet Tagore, which is very famous figure in this Bengal, West Bengal area of like Bangladesh, and also like Calcutta region, like West Bengal in India, North India, and. I really loved this recording. This was like a very special recording for me. I took sometimes like really there were these phases actually where I don't know, it was like end of the year, and sometimes before a birthday or something, I would clean up the whole apartment, like really everything, like, and put everything in order and clean and like really finish all the stuff what had to be done, and then make a tea or a coffee, and then sit on the bed and listen to that music. I really remember these situations. It was really strong in a way, and just I don't know, this recording was really something special. I couldn't find it in the internet anymore. I have it, of course, on CD. I put the tape later onto CD, and this recording was really in inspiration also of another instrument I was like modifying. I had an octave guitar, a classical octave guitar, so not a children guitar. It looks like a children guitar, like with nylon strings, but it's like an octave guitar, so everything is an octave higher. And I put out the frets, and then a guitar maker filled these fret holes, and I put like steel strings, but only 4 on that, and then it really got me that sound of that instrument, and you can hear that sound also on some recordings of mine. It's on Trio Morgenland. So the tune is called Late, and then there's also it's also on the News from Afar. I think the first track on News from Afar with my trio, Ruhpildenbrand Trio, is like Es waren zwei Königskinder. That's a German folk song actually, and there I also play this instrument. And there's a News from Bangladesh. It's also another track on that same CD which uses that instrument. So I use that quite a lot, also in concerts when we with Ruhpildenbrand Trio, when we played touring a little bit in Germany. I had this with me, and I played this instrument. yeah, I still have it, of course, and you usually play that with a you have to make a extra fingernail. I mean, because my fingernails are not that strong, to play the string with a fingernail, like sarod technique. Although I remember when we first played with that, I didn't do that. I just later found out that this is really make a difference. If you just play it one of 2 times, like occasionally, it's no problem. But when we play longer, I really needed to go to the like nail. I mean, where normally women go and making their nails. You can put some really thick stuff on that and harden that, and it's really strong. It's actually like this material is also used kind of for like teeth, to repair stuff, and so it's very strong stuff, and you can then play your instrument with a fingernail. But that's not necessary on the guitar, of course, because it has frets. The nice thing about the recording was, of course, this Dotara is a fretless instrument, and also it was on tape. So I was always like, in a way, I was always kind of confused about the whole thing, because I felt like either the tape is not going right, like same speed, keeping speed, or the playing was a little bit like that. Yeah, so it was never like ba. It was always like ba. This kind of intonation, and but it's really, it was, I mean, everything was fitting so well. I mean, also this idea, he really, you hear really that he's enjoying to play, and he knows what he's doing, but at the same time he's also not caring about like sometimes like wrong intonations. He's really going into that and really don't doubt anything. Just really trust the whole thing and go into that, and don't think about, oh, that was wrong, I have to be more careful. No, it's just poor. Okay, and this effect, what was created, you can create on the guitar by pushing the string, by doing. Too much reverb. Okay, this kind of a sound. And when you hear the original, the recording, you really, yeah, it's really this kind of a sound, what is created. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's tuned a little bit different. It's a half step lower, or it's, I mean, not really a half step lower. What you can do, you can tune the guitar, this G to F sharp, then you have a little bit more that sound. But you also lose something. So no, let's, I mean, whatever. You can do what you want, of course. But the idea is really to have this, and then just play simple things, you know? Okay, so you got this idea. Yeah, just this was just actually this video. I thought I just want to share this with you. For me that means a lot actually. This technique, that sound, and it's actually a pity that I couldn't find anything in the internet. If I will find something, I mean, I will now again also I will take a look there whether maybe there's something new arrived. And I will then put it down in the description below. But really, when I Googled his name, it was always like a kind of a professor in Bangladesh. I thought maybe he is actually playing that as a kind of a hobby. I don't know. It was kind of interesting, kind of strange. But I'm happy to have the recording. And I just wanted to share this kind of sound and this story with you. So maybe you get inspired yourself to check that out, to check out the technique. And I mean this technique of like pushing the string to make it lower is something we really need, and we used a lot when thinking about the different tonal systems, right? So the Turkish classical music, also the shrutis in Indian classical music. So it's like it's an important technique, and the interesting thing here is to use it completely like in a way off, you know, to deliberately play notes off and play around with that and have this real playful mood. That's a completely different approach to that technique. So I think it's inspiring maybe to also get that. All right. So that's it for this lesson. Please subscribe to my channel if you didn't do that already and you like these videos here, and click the bell button. Then you get notifications when a new video will be released, and this is the case every week. And also you can support my work here, of course. Just go down in the description below to the link to my website, huphildenbrandt.com. There you find the Guitar Academia page. And there you find a button where you can donate. So this would be really cool if you really value the stuff here, what I'm sharing with you, and you want to get more involved here and support the whole channel, I would really appreciate that. All right, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. My name is Huub Hildenbrandt.